Good morning, happy Friday. Welcome back to the Den of Iniquity that is Ken Shaving and BSing, home of the original Big Shave Best Champion, as always. And today, we're going to layeth the SMACKETH down. What do I mean by that? Aloha Smackdown by Phoenix Shaving. Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. CK6 formula. I bought the aftershave some time ago. I think I bought it probably at maybe Big Shave West 3, so I've had it about 3 years. The brain behind this is not so much Douglas as it is the lovely Fran. Fran, apparently Douglas only came up with this scent, and it's Hawaiian Punch. That's the only way. I mean, Aloha Smackdown, Hawaiian Punch, you get it, you know. And I like the upgrade where new graphic, mix the cube in the back. That's very cool. This scent is amazing. It is strong. It is pungent. I give it. I mean, it's like the soap smells. You get that, but it almost like you stuck your head like right in the powder of either like Tropical Punch Kool-Aid, or if Hawaiian Punch had a powder, it is right there. This stuff will kind of put the smackdown on your nasal passages in a good way. But it is definitely Tropical Punch. The aftershave I fell in love with. And when Douglas said he's putting out the soap again, I finally, because it's a seasonal, so it's a summer thing. And now it's a CK6. I pulled the trigger, went for it, because I want the whole experience. I haven't bought a lot lately, but I did get a bunch of samples of aftershave. And I'm very excited about my next shave as well, because of his latest fougere that he just released. It is a knockout scent, and I'm just so excited to put that out there. Megaflora is just the most natural smelling fougere. The samples come like this for 99 cents, so you get a decent amount actually for the aftershave. And Megaflora, I put my nose on it, was immediately blown away. But let's get back. I'll talk more about that in the next shave. But let's get into Aloha Smackdown. So here's the soap and matching aftershave cologne. I will be using the banana oil cube. I'll be using the Atomic Rocket 26mm synthetic brush. Probably my favorite go-to brush in the den. Of all the, I don't have a lot, but this one I use more than all of them, and it's just so easy. It really releases lather. Just an amazing brush overall for the price. Just can't beat it. I had to go back and buy something that I had in the satin finish and sold, but I picked up nickel-plated original DOC. Why did I get this over the Slock, that I could have got from Razor Rock or directly from China? Well, even though this was probably made in China, I don't know where Douglas has these made, to be honest, so I need to just, I just need to shut my mouth on that, but I'd rather buy it from Douglas than buy it from Alibaba or whatever, the site that sells it directly. But I sort of wanted one back for a while, and I pulled the trigger on it. So I've got that. Blade today will be a crystal blade. I really like crystal blades. I haven't used them in a while. I bought, a 120 pack of them at one point. I've given some away as part of helping wet shavers out who haven't tried, some of my friends, what have you. But I really enjoy this blade. I wanted something sharp, and I wanted to move away from the feather. I've got like almost 6 days growth here, so we're gonna really put the razor and blade to the test with that. So as I talk, let me get this loaded, and then we'll get prepped and lathered. Just showered, so beard is nice and soft, but of course I will wet the face and use single wrapped, no glue. So if you're a glue bud hater, crystal may be a blade for you. Goes in, just give you an idea. Capture bars on there to really get the blade in, so it goes in like that. Place the base plate locks into place, and tighten it down. Pretty standard 3-piece design in that regard. Never have an alignment issue. Alright. Let me get that warmed up and get my face wet. So razor down under the water. I am off today, but I do have to take one call just to discuss something with the contractor. So I'm off, but yeah, I need about 30 minutes to do some work later. We're going to dip the tips and we're just going to go right into the soap. CK6, for those who haven't tried it yet, all vegan base, 6 new butters involved, super thirsty, likes its water, one of the best post shaves you're going to get out of any soap. It is a little pricier, but you do get 5 ounces versus 4, and you're going to, if you're one that really, oh my god, the scent, 8+. This is a high scent soap. Fragrant. Okay, so I'm just putting it on, and I'm going to lather it up using my Good Make Chris Maiden's painting method that I have adopted because it works. It really works. Of course, with my water hardness, I'd use distilled water in the cup for those who are newer to my channel. I also have a CPAP now that I use distilled water, so I always have distilled water on hand. But it doesn't take a lot in this cup. I just dip and use. I mean, I don't use one full cup, and it's a little lather bowl. And for those who don't watch Another Cut Above, please subscribe to him. He's a good brother. He's got more subscribers than I do because he's more consistent with the shaves. He's also a head shaver. Chris is an outstanding dude, straight to the point. Alright, so now I'll start diving in. This method works with CK6, or with A&E's bases, shaving shop, the club bases, any soap base really. God, this scent is just... And the funny thing is, if you think about when you make... I know it's Hawaiian Punch is more the reference, but for those who take the little packet, you know, old school packets of Kool-Aid, add sugar and water, or whatever, you can add... I actually can add Splenda, and it works quite well. Actually add a little less Splenda, than if it's not sweet enough for you, then add a little more, but it's not the same directions exactly. But this scent, it's strong off the puck, almost like a concentrate, and then it kind of levels to a pleasant fruit punch like in the glass. So this is, yeah, the water actually kind of, it's amazing. I mean, to my nose, you may have a differing opinion, but to my nose, this really is kind of reacts like if you're making a picture of, or just having Hawaiian Punch out of the can, or whatever you want to do, tropical punch. Wow. Great. This is just a nice scent. This is going to be a pleasant shave. All right. Here's the hands. Knurling on this is always excellent. All right. PAA double open comb with a new crystal blade. Aloha Smackdown soap. I didn't even use the cube. So scratch that. I didn't use the cube. But I acknowledge I didn't use it. All right. Just shows you my growing experience when I had this razor before. I'm getting that, finding it's really locking into it with it. Versus when I had it before. It wasn't the razor's fault. It's just, I stopped giving it love, so I sold it. And now, I was regretting it, so I brought it back, and here we are. Smooth. Just smooth. So, not too long ago, speaking of Chris, he made a comment on my video about, well, the attitude was good, and the fact, my slowing down from my earlier shaving days really has seemed to improve my overall shave efficiency and quality. And he's right. Take your time with your shaves. Can you do a 5-minute shave? Yeah, I've done it. Do you need to rush? No, you can make it a challenge, but take your time. Well, I'm really enjoying this shave. I got the soap dialed in just right. The blade and razor combo is a great pairing. I'm really taking off the hair, as you can see. Huh, caught my lip there a little. That's alright. Alright. This stuff is just outstanding. I'm going to close the soap up right now. I don't need to go back to the puck. Next shave, I'll talk about Megaflora and some of the other samples and fougères in general for those who are interested. The experienced ones already understand, but yeah, so far so good. All right, let's get into pass 2 here. See what I mean? This brush just releases the lather. It's not a super dense knot, but it plays well, has enough backbone, and also is a great paintbrush once you get into passes where you don't need to get really around all the hairs as much, like you would in a first pass, especially with a few days growth. Yeah, I caught the base of my lip, but that's soft skin, so that's fine. Haven't done that in a while, but see, that's what you get for rushing sometimes, kids. Perfectly hydrated, don't need to add any more water. This is just outstanding. The scent is just sublime for a sweet fruity. It's literally like Hawaiian Punch or Tropical Punch from Kool-Aid. It's amazing. Man. Rinse is easy. Shaves easy. Man. Those aren't the tine scraping, that is blade and hair only. So yeah, I got some coarse hair there. It's not, I think my beard's fairly average in density and hair thickness, but 6 days growth. I mean, it will tell you it's there, you know. Of course, being hydrated, it does stand out more. Once it dehydrates or retracts. Kendi? I just want to rinse clean, go into the mustache. Yes, and everything I bought. Okay, nothing was given, by the way. Yeah, see, I caught myself. That's kind of a zit, though. Real cut. Yeah. That's a little blemish. Okay. So I'm going to rinse and rinse again. I don't think I really... Well, no. Take it back. I'm going to rinse and then hit my standard spot on my neck. I think I'm good for face and mustache. So... So I got plenty of soap in the brush for a full third if I wanted to do so. I clipped the blemish there on my lip, so there will be blood. Okay, we're good. Now we'll rinse. Face feels amazing. Right now, I'm gonna do an alum test just to measure the overall comfort of the shave. I expect some feedback, of course, and I want to close this blemish I nicked. I'm gonna dry off first, but man, right now, the post shave at the moment feels like I don't even need a moisturizer or a balm. Speaks to the quality of the CK6 formula. I'm always hesitant with soaps and face feel. I mean, they're great soaps in terms of performance, and then face feel is, you know, what it leaves afterwards. Post shave feel, it's okay. I mean, I still use an aftershave product of some sort, but this is right up there with the, you know, the bases that Peter Charkalis has done. Of course, his is has tallow, and it's a animal base versus a completely vegan base. But you know, post shave feel is post shave feel. However you basically, as Douglas will say, stearic acid is stearic acid is stearic acid. So. Wow. So for taking off 6 days growth, the feedback is almost none. Where I did go over and do kind of thirds right in here, of course where the blemish is, where I did a little extra work, particularly on the neck, there is a little bit of feedback, mostly here and right here where the blemish is. That's impressive for basically 6 days growth and a fresh blade. Excuse me, the standard spit, by the way. I think Rick calls me out on that one. Yeah, very impressed. I mean, I like Phoenix shaving soaps. I think I've only been given John Frum as one to do a video on. But everything I bought, everything I have from PAA minus possibly John Frum, I purchased in some fashion, mostly directly, but one like High Jump 47 was from a wet shaver in East Texas. I believe it was East Texas, and yeah, around the Houston area, and that's really about it. I mean, I buy everything. Yeah, I believe I've bought everything. So I'm not gifted stuff. I have a lot of it. So yes, I do speak, but I like it. Okay, so for those who choose to act a little more in the hateful realm of things, but things are getting better with some stuff, you know, that's your choice. But all right, let's see. I'm gonna rinse that alum off now. I don't really need it on my skin too much longer. There we go. Let's get a fresh little. Oh yeah. Even with the alum, the face feels really good. But to carry the scent along and have a lovely post shaves, this is alcohol, water, essential fragrance oil, glycerin, aloe vera, and alum. So. I didn't let the alcohol sit, but it's not really burning badly. Wow. Just an outstanding shave. I mean, my lip closed up. The blemish, it's actual blemish, you can see it. So I did tag that. But otherwise, no runs, no drips, no errors. Like Krylon, but in shave, right? So, with that was Aloha Smackdown. If you want just a unique scent that you want to wear for you, unless you got a significant other, your girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, whatever, I don't care how you swing, just be cool. Maybe your kiddos like it on you, you know, it's like, check it out. I can't recommend it enough. I always will say, if you really want a great post shave, go with the CK6. CK1 is great. I have plenty of them. Totally recommend them, but I'm highly impressed. If you want to swing the money, go for it. It's definitely recommended. Atomic Rocket Brush. Nickel plated. Double open comb. Crystal blade. That was brand new. Amazing, amazing shave. I'm very happy with this. I'm going to enjoy my day. I will see you soon. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. Cheers. Too sweet to the good brothers and good sisters out there. The champ loves you. And lay the smack down on your day. And hope you have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye.